Pity the fool who incurs the wrath of the woke gods in schools by questioning race and gender indoctrination, the twin pieties of indigenization and decolonization, the daily land acknowledgments about how living on stolen land, the trickery of young Canadians into believing they have no private rights since none of the land is theirs, the lowered academic and behavioral standards, the culling of literature, the abuse of language and history, the speech police masquerading as social justice warriors, the exaltation of students who reject their biological sex, the replacement of Christian traditions with the critical theory cult or Islamic totalitarianism, the claptrap about residential schools, the denunciation of capitalism and Western civilization, the promotion of long disgraced and grotesque communism under the guise of equity, the destruction of Canada's once glorious international reputation, and the mockery of bedrock social values and the role of the nuclear family. Wow, Jim. That's inspired.
Well, thank you. I had help. I mean, I read a lot from a lot of great thinkers. And so I probably have borrowed a lot of those ideas from others. But I stand by all that. And I just want to say to you that if people right now think this isn't a serious concern, then they just don't understand how important it is to educate children honestly in a democracy.
And it's everything that we've been talking about today, Jim. If we don't put a stop to this, and it's already happening, but it's going to get worse. We're going to have children graduating from school with straight A's who know nothing, can barely even read, let alone think critically, who don't know the first thing about history or how to do basic math. What they do believe is that, well, white people are bad and we should hand over all of our land to the indigenous people and we should basically apologize for existing. This is going to cripple our society if we don't put a stop to it.
But we are will. And I think you, Francis, me, Dallas Brody, Tara, I mean, there's all these people who are, different organizations now we're considered to be extremists and all sorts of bad things. But just give it a bit of time. We are the small group of committed citizens that Margaret Mead said never changed the world, yet are the only people that ever have. It's not the people at the top who vested interest and who are liking what they're doing, is they're being paid ever more money and they have more power, and then they can punish everybody else. They have their godlike, and then they can bless and they can abuse, and they can give life and they can end life, and that's what we're up against. But we know that we're on the right path, and so I'm feeling, though I'm again never going to be in a classroom again. I think I'm a phoenix that has arisen from its ashes. I think I've set an example for my students, of those who care to listen to this, to follow me. And that is that you don't give up on your principles, and that you have to, as you said earlier, Will, what good are you as a human being if you don't have courage, if you don't do what we've always done in our lives? And we certainly see it in particular with Francis Whittleson and Dallas Brody. It really is better to even in my case, I've died professionally. I died on that hill, but I'd far rather die in a principled way than live my life on my knees like a slave.
Very well said, sir. Folks, the book is The Scarlet Lesson. I strongly recommend it. It will not only tell you Jim's story of persecution, but in it, as you have heard today, there are many very perceptive thoughts on what's wrong with our educational system and what we're going to have to do to fix it. Jim, thank you so much for your time.
It's a pleasure being with you as always, Will.